Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here.
Okay, so promise kept. I brought him now. Question and answer. You guys say, oh, bring him. I've been talking about, what I told you now on Monday. How I was talking about how I have strong edge. Was you too?
No, it's true now. Your the head is like it's even getting stronger.
Okay, good, thanks. See this King Jane, you sure die. She said continue from where we stopped. Hi, Abiola stopped last week. Is marriage worth it? So your turn.
Yeah, it's marriage worth it?
Yes.
Of course. How will you feel if you have just one hand? Do you understand? And how would you feel if it's just one eye you have? So if God himself gave us two hands and gave us two eyes, and even the lips has up and down, even if this is our forehead, there's front and there's back. So it is not good for you to be alone. Even God himself said it. He says when he looked at man, he says, man should not be alone. And so if God himself will look at something that is not good, so who are you to say it's not what it is? So apart from we thinking about some certain thing, it's a divine order. It's divine order, because that is, if you are in a divine order, what happens is that God is actually telling you that I want you to come to this world and and enjoy. Imagine, just imagine now if we are here and you are not there, how will it look like? That's how it is. See, there is this enjoyment that marriage brings that only you cannot enjoy it. If you cook now, if somebody doesn't say the food is sweet, you will never know. So marriage is worth it 100%, even 101%.
101%. Even with my stress.
This stress, see, I always say this. Life is full of ups and downs. Now, these ups and downs make you strong. So your stress is actually a lesson, which I'm learning. Yes, and if you see life that way, the more you learn, the more you realize how much you need to learn, and then that's how you become a master.
Wow, Master Teddy.
Yes, masters are people who have learned from hard stuff. So now, whenever somebody is also faced with that stuff, if you have gotten over that, it's expedient of you to now begin to teach.
Okay.
So don't run away from that problem. That problem is actually something that God is actually called, not just God, but the world, the universe is actually waiting for you to actually learn from it, so that you can become a master and now become a teacher.
Okay, so question now, it says the look of love is on both of your faces. Thank you.
Of course.
So from our own marriage now, what have you enjoyed, or what have
are you just seeing that they say the look of love is in our faces?
Is in our faces.
Yes.
I know.
I'm telling you, go and look at that picture before, just 2 years ago, and look at the picture now. And then look at my picture 2 years ago and look at the picture now. You know that definitely it's worth it.
Wow. Okay, so Ralia just said something. She says, Auntie Lara, you talked about forgiveness. Hey. After attending Emotional Healing 101, and you talked about forgiveness, I was wondering how I'll be able to forgive my ex. But earlier this week, I finally forgave him after 4 years. That's good. Congratulations. That's the way to go.
You have just freed yourself, and now you are ready to fly.
Yes. Barbara says, my favorite. Hi, Barbara. How you doing? She says, I feel so light. That's good. Forgiveness is the way to go, or else you'll not be able to move forward. You take 2 steps forward and take 10 steps backward.
It's like there's an invincible load you're carrying.
Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to pin this this new phone that I'm using. So, as I was asking, sweetheart, since we have gotten married, what have you seen or enjoyed that makes you know that marriage is worth it?
One of the things that I missed way back was just laying on the bed and there is nobody there.
Wow.
Laying on the bed and just looking at books.
I can imagine.
Do you understand now? Now I lay on the bed and there's somebody there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
But you've not told me this though. Wow. See this man.
I'll tell you.
Wow.
You know, just having someone around you, you know, you can, you just, there's just this satisfaction that is just there.
Okay. Thank you,
having
King
you
J.
around. Yes, having you around, sweet pie.
Is plenty satisfaction.
Yeah.
But you know, go to tell me now why you gonna waste the live video.
You know, see if I tell you, your head go to sweat up before.
I don't come over my head. Make it say you don't make my head sweat.
So that you can keep doing more.
Okay. Ifeanyi says thank you, King J. Ifeanyi says your hobby is handsome. Ifeanyi, thank you. Who else is pinned from here, B? Slater said I don't ready to marry. Hi Lizzie. Though.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so questions, guys.
Great.
Yes, so you have questions. So number one thing you have benefited is
I have a companion. Yes, I have a companion now. Yes. Somebody I can share my thoughts with, somebody that, you know, somebody I can just see and then I'm okay.
Hey, wait, are you sure? Let's end this live video. Yeah. You don't tell me all these things to my face.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey!
I told you.
You told me when?
Waking up and there's somebody there. It's one of the most beautiful things that can ever happen to a man.
Oh! Motivate! I have fainted. No wonder you would wake up sometimes and just say, I love you.
Yes.
Was that what you were thinking?
It's just like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
Oh my God, my head is blown. Bam! He said, get a room. No, you asked for it. So he said, cut the life off and leave now. Let's go and do the do, right?
It's Friday.
Yes.
It's Friday, baby. No worry now. You know what I'm saying?
You people ask for it, oh, I'm doing my live video. You're like, bring him. I have brought him now. You Kenny says Coach Lara. Stella says Coach Asa, please, we are here. You people are here. We are passing love. We are imparting you with love. See, receive it.
The reason why we're doing this, and it's not that we're doing it to make you angry.
Yeah.
We just want you to, you know, get inspired. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing.
You see, somebody already asked a question. So I loved your picture from the date night. Did you discuss prioritizing this when dating? It's a lie. Let me answer. We did not discuss anything. Seal it with a kiss. Seal it with a kinikoni. King J, leave me alone. Steve says, year 2024 has shown us singles shege. Singles people need extra oxygen. No, this 2024 is not easy for singles. I receive it. So we didn't did we discuss date night? No. So
no, but it was something that we just, you know, see, with the kind of jobs that we do, once in a while you just, you know, it's not something you want to say you want to discuss. If you start discussing something, it's like a transaction. Just surprise yourself and say, okay, let's just do this. That spontaneity of doing something makes it very, very sweet.
Yes, but at the same time, it's not a bad thing to discuss it.
But you know, we've already said it.
Yes.
The last time, not the picture on. Before the picture on.
Yeah. So that one was after we got married.
No. We discussed it just at the classic, you know, the classic this thing now.
The classic lounge.
The classic lounge now.
That's after we got married now.
Yes.
He wasn't before we got married. So he said marriage is lovely and sweet with the right person. Yes. So it wasn't before we got married. You understand? Let me just tell you something. You see this man here, he's a workaholic. So two things can coexist. He's a workaholic and he's also a loveraholic. If there's a word like that. Teddy is a lover, like to the core, to the bone. Do you understand? So what that means is that you can, somebody who loves somebody, and not just that he loves. Number two, Teddy loves marriage. Some people can love you and they don't love marriage. Do you get what I mean? But Teddy loves you, that's me, and also loves and believes in marriage.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So when you have that, it is easier to discuss things, it's easier to introduce things, it's easier to, do you understand, you know, walk around things, navigate things. Do you get what I mean? So what that means is that you don't just date or fall in love with somebody that just loves love, that just says, oh, you blow my mind away. Is the person in love with marriage? Do you understand? Does the person understand what marriage is? And are they committed to making a marriage work? So one of the reasons I married Teddy, let me tell you, is that he's very, I've told you guys a lot of time, he's very principled. Do you understand? I looked at him and I saw this man, like he's first of all a Christian. So I think that makes things easier. You know, when somebody is a Christian, he believes in God, he believes in God's words, like Teddy does not believe in divorce. Am I lying?
Of course, yeah.
He doesn't. You understand? And me, anyway, let me not say my own. But Teddy does not believe in divorce. So I have seen it. First of all, he's been married before. I've heard from different people. I've heard from him. So I've seen that this guy, he believes in the synergy. I think that's the word I've been looking for. The synergy of husband and wife. Do you understand? So for me, that's a great turn on. So Bessie, I'm trying to answer your question. So for somebody like that, you can now say, oh, okay, even after marriage, you can now say, okay, oh, sweetheart, for our marriage to get better, let's start going on date nights. Do you understand? You can now say, for our marriage to get better, or for us to do better, let's start doing things. Let's start doing. That kind of person will listen. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You know, so that's it. So, but we never really, I don't think we sat down to discuss are we going to have date nights, because this man is a workaholic. So any other question? Any other question, ladies and gentlemen? You know, on my regular, but it's not a bad thing to discuss date nights.
Yes, it's
before
not.
You get married.
Yeah, there's certain, I think, different strokes for different folks.
Yes.
So I think if with what is even happening now, for you to actually spice up your relationship, I mean, will you always just want to stay in the house and have your date nights? Yeah. No, you want to go out, because I'm telling you, there is the frequency and the energy that you get when you go out is different.
Please, I wanted to answer this question. Okay. How do you handle conflict? Dorothy said, this by God's design, I love it. How do you handle conflict? Answer.
See, conflict is something that you can't run away from it. Yeah. Do you understand now? So, it not depends on the kind of conflict.
True.
It not depends on the kind of conflict. So, but if it's normal argument, it will come, But the thing is, like she said, no matter how angry you are with your significant person, always make sure that you always remember why you actually was with that person. So if you always remember why you're with that person, you're like, sweetheart, this thing, it's not nice. So, and then I think we actually watched a particular testimony from somebody one time, and I picked this. This is how we resolve our conflict. We always want to say, who is happy now?
Yes. Like when we are fighting, who is happy?
Who is happy now?
The devil.
So you know that the big book says that he has come to steal and make sure that you are not happy. So whenever you are not happy, he is happy. And if you are happy, then devil is not happy. So if you always want to remember this, you don't say, who is happy now? So if you now know that the devil is happy, you better sit down and discuss what is the problem. Yeah. Discuss it, no matter how difficult it is.
So we learn, sorry babe, that's one good thing about us. We don't believe that there's something out of
some people say that
difficult conversation.
No, apart from difficult conversation, say irreconcilable
differences. We talk about it.
We are reconcilable.
Like everything. And how do we handle it is that both of us, we are two blown up people. We used to fight very well. That's the truth. But recently, after we have fought and we are tired. So the good thing is that we fight. In the past we used to fight a lot, but we reconcile quickly. When you hear fight now, no, that kind. No, now they know now. No be beating. No, but like what I mean is that arguments. Yes. Like we are
intellectual clashes.
We are two outspoken people.
Yes.
We are two very strong personalities.
Yes.
We are two alpha.
Ideological clashes.
Do you understand? Then we are two firstborns. Do you understand? Two firstborns. So in the past, in the beginning, we used to fight a lot. Like, how can you tell me no? You can't ask me that. What do you mean? Blah blah blah. But after a while, we will come back. Do you understand? That's the good thing I like. I think I credit that to Teddy. Teddy, no matter what happens, he will greet you the next morning. Why? Because he has to pray. He has to pray to God so that God will answer his prayer. He will greet you. So we don't, we don't let things simmer for too long. Do you understand what I mean? But then later on I started learning, both of us learned actually, that it's better to be at peace. Do you understand? It's better to be at peace than to be right. Because that's what used to cause fight. I told people on Mondays, who is right? No, it's not true. Davido did not do that thing. Wizkid did not. That's the fight too. I've told you, that's the reason for our fight. You. Barbara, that's the reason for our fight.
Yes.
We don't need to have normal fights.
No, it's just...
It is... No. It's not... No, Davido did not buy the Puma. How can you say Davido? That's an assumption. Bring your phone.
Let's check. Know his handler.
He will say, I know his handler. You don't believe me. Why is it that my wife does not believe me? I know his handler. I say, you are exaggerating. Let us check it. I kid you not. That's the fight we used to have. But after a while, we would realize that what's our concern with Davido? What's it concern us with Wizkid? So we realize that it's better to be at peace than to be right. You get what I mean? Yeah. So that's that. Who is more romantic? Somebody asked earlier. I think it's Ryan. Who is more romantic? I think we are the same.
Yeah. I tell you.
What? Nobody is more romantic. Nobody.
We think like that.
What? Me, I think I used to try it before we got married. I remember when you were 47. I just saw it. That's what I remember. I saw those emails that you were sending me. I wrote 47 things why I loved you.
I remember those days.
You remember? Is it?
I remember those days. 47 things. I was like,
I like about you. Do you remember? I just saw it recently. I'm like, I don't try for this man.
I swear.
I swear. But now my work don't take over. Yeah. So let me see if I can scroll down to the questions. Who is happy now? Okay. How do you cope with personal space, like times when you want alone time?
we already have it. We already have it. It's like like for us, we already have, like she has an office, me I have my own office. So
yes.
And at separate times we're working at different.
Everybody's working.
Yes.
Do you understand? So when we come back home in synergy, then I am clingy at home. I do sessions a lot. This is my home office. Sometimes I'll have 5-6 sessions in a day. In between, sometimes I'll leave 5 minutes. 5 minutes to come and just rub body. I'll just jump on him or scare him.
Recharge the energy.
I do that. Even sometimes if it's 5 sessions, I do that 5 times. Do you understand? I'll just go and come and have fun now. You understand? Or maybe
you know what I'm saying? It's your own now, don't worry.
So maybe he's reading something, or I'll just jump on him. Do you understand? Or scare him. I think that's my own romantic behavior.
Yeah, and it's good. I love it.
I used to scare him a lot. But he used to annoy you before now. You say, so scaring me.
I used to just imagine this girl. Look at the power you have. And then I thought about it. You said something one day, say, if I don't touch it, who else? And I thought about it. That's true.
So
that's true.
So alone time, we already have it. We have too much self. Why? Because of my kind of work. He also, do you understand? Me, I'm always in session. In case you don't know, I do sessions Monday to Sundays, every day. So I have alone time already. It is now that I removed Thursday now. Nothing must touch my Thursdays. You get? So, but when we come together, and I think one of the things that I love, what works for both of us, is that we have the same, at least, love language, and it's touch. Do you understand? See, that makes it easy when both of you have one love language. It is very, very, that's why somebody say I love the chemistry. That's why, if my husband, when he comes, I hug him, you understand, he touches me, we touch, you understand, we're touchers everywhere, we're always touching. Sometimes downstairs when we are eating, we eat together in the same plate too, every day. And our children will be like, ew, get a room, oh my God, stop it, you understand? So we try to do rituals together, like eating in the same plate. He taught me that. I've never seen that anywhere in my whole life. But he taught me that, and I realized that it's a good thing. So we eat at least dinner together, then we watch movies, and we try, you understand, almost every day you watch one movie together.
At least if it's action, I won't sleep.
Yeah, so and he falls asleep. So because of that, I cannot watch all my dramas, all my love, because if there is no shooting like this, give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 is already.
Not only shooting, if the storyline, the kind of stories that she's always, I'll be wondering, your story is very, very weird.
It doesn't matter. It's love, it's drama, intriguing. Check it. Yeah. He does it, he will just slip off. You understand? He doesn't watch, So because of him, I watch a lot of action movies. Thankfully, I like action movies too. But he makes me watch a lot of action movies. Somebody says, I am of the perception that a woman becomes more when I'm married. It's true. You understand? It makes you, it gives you a string. It gives you a spring, rather, on your feet. It's like you'll be bouncing. You are more productive, Viola says, Lara is very, you know me by now. So it makes you more productive. It makes you more, you are happier. Sometimes I wake up, I'm telling you, I kid you not. Sometimes I wake up thinking, hey, this is my life. Like, I have a man I am in love with and also loves me pieces. You get what I mean? Because sometimes, the other day, oh God, I was already asleep, and then I was just feeling, I think he came to bed later, and I was feeling his body was like, I love you so much. I'm praying to God, to show me. And I was already sleeping, but I was listening to show me how to love you more, and that was so romantic. You get what I mean? So we have that. So people would say, and I've said it on Monday, people say, love is not important. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Maybe what they are calling love is not the right word. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But you need to be emotionally connected to the person. You need to like the person. Do you understand? Like the person. I used to tell him now, because when you like the person, you can endure. You can endure better. If the person annoys you, you can be like, it's this guy. Even though you say I like you, you get. But if you don't really, you're not connected emotionally to the person, you're not attracted to the person, offense will be a big deal.
Of course, yeah.
It will be a big deal to you. Do you understand? So, but for us, we still talked about it this night now before coming. Me, I go just, sometimes when I'm angry, I just say, well, you don't marry him, and you like the guy. The guy said like you, so
we are here.
We're
here. We're in prison together.
Me, I not in prison with you.
No. We are boxed up. That's what I meant.
I wish you were in prison.
You're not
I know they're prison.
You're not going anywhere.
I know.
I'm just using the word prison because anywhere
I don't like prison. Prison no good. We are together in love in a mansion.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
In a happy space. How do you know love? Sweetheart, do you want to answer that?
You say how
do you know love?
I think the first thing is, if you don't know God, you won't know love. I'm just going to say that.
My husband is a pastor, by the way. In case you don't know.
Sincerely, no, this is it.
Good.
No matter how bad you think you are, imagine somebody who still care about you, and whenever you come to that person, the person say I and that person is God. So the same thing, if you eventually see, a lot of times people want to over spiritualize some things. If certain things that you have in your box, like, okay, this is the kind of person I want, you have those things, you have it. I mean, you've checked the checklist, or you've clicked
you checked the boxes.
The boxes.
Yeah.
And then you now have it. Then you now find that whenever you're talking about this person, there's just this smile, there's this happiness. That's love. Because whenever I just hear Lara, there's just this
joy.
There's this joy you just have about the person, and then this person is always in your mind, you just found that you want the best for this person.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Those are, should I say, litmus tests.
Yes,
to show that man, that's love.
Yeah.
You like that person or you love that person.
Yeah. You know, the person is always on your mind. Then you want the best for the person. You're always thinking, how will this person feel? What can I do to help them become better? And then the person also does the same for you. Do you get what I mean? You know, so that's one of the ways to know. Then you are just emotionally connected. Do you understand? Like that thing, it just there inside you. If you see the person, you go just there. Sometimes it's the person's voice. You just they smile like you know. Somebody says, what do we say about men that don't allow their wives to grow?
That's selfish.
Yeah.
That's really, really selfish.
They say he brought in litmus test, scientists. Thank you so much. I told you now. The scientists.
See, what I would say to that man is that you are just going to keep on struggling.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is that they say 2 heads are better than 1. So why would you not want your wife to grow? Now, do you know that there's a saying that says behind the success of a man, there's a woman. That means that if you don't allow your wife to grow, you are actually hampering your success.
Yeah.
Because the better she becomes, the more better you become. I'm telling you. Because the more it's just like that. They are like incubators. They always say that you give a woman lemon, she turns it to a lemonade. Now imagine a woman that turns a lemon to a lemonade. What will you do? You drink it.
Abi?
You are going to be the one enjoying it. Do you understand? So just imagine you're not helping her to grow to now know how to now turn that lemon to lemonade. You're not going to be enjoying lemon. You're not going to be taking lemonade.
So I think it boils down to the insecurity and the smallness of the man. You are a small-minded person. You are insecure.
Yeah.
Because if both of you have become one, and then
yes,
you know your wife is doing well, she's growing, you are also growing. That's what it means. It's for the joy of your family. It's for the glory of your family. Both of you are one. If the husband grows, it's for the joy of the family. If the wife grows, it's for the joy of the family. You know, so
and if both grows,
it's for the joy.
And that's the best.
Yeah. So when both grows,
both grows, yeah.
You know, so yeah, the man is the weapon fashioned against the man. Okay, or against the woman rather. Any other question? I think people don't have questions tonight. They are just odd.
Maybe they've not come.
How did he propose? Erica. Thank you for that. He not propose.
See, you know what's going to happen? Go and watch YouTube. There was actually a video we did. How other people propose and how we propose.
And how we got married.
Yes.
But the long story short, we say, hey, Alpha.
We don't really like each other now.
That's it.
We don't really like each other. So see. We don't want to disturb ourselves. Do you understand now? We don't want to you know all this. See, let me tell you, I have some crazy idea of proposing. I told you about some of how I did it, but this time I just felt like, man, see, simple, don't disturb yourself, and then just do it.
You are old. That is it. We are two old people. Not even the question. That's the answer.
No, see,
we are two old people.
See, there comes a time.
So we don't have time for.
There comes a time.
Okay, Alpha, when is the wedding? Now the question, which date you go like?
See, there comes a time in a man's life that you just feel that there are certain things you don't need to be doing. You are bigger than that.
You are just an unromantic outing man. Zippy says, who proposed a help? You know.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Nah, lie. I would still love if you proposed to me someday. Maybe on my 50th birthday.
Don't worry. I have something out of my sleeve. It's not proposable.
Hey! My birthday is coming, by the way. Hey! So, guys, you remember I said this on Monday? So, when it comes to my birthday, me and this man fought for 3 years straight before we got married. Because we'd be like, what's in birthday? What's there? My husband just believed, let me pray for you. And I stuck to it. My birthday is my this. You have to take it seriously. But last year was the first birthday married. I was still checking the pictures recently. I was wowed. Like, this man did surprise. It was crazy. Like, they were just shouting in my name. It was crazy. Like, and then that was the first time I would get cake for inside money cake. I was pulling out money like this. If you see the way my staff were shouting, "Hey, Uncle Teddy, Odogu Master," they were just screaming.
Billboard.
You know. Then there was billboard. No, that was on Valentine's Day. Then on Valentine's Day.
No, it was birthday.
That's Valentine's Day this year now.
Okay.
How I thought he was joking. I saw they put me on billboard on Valentine's Day in Maryland. That roundabout in Maryland. Teddy loves Lara. I'm like, hey, I faint. It was so good. It was so good. So the thing is that, and he always told me back then, you don't know me yet, too. You don't know me yet, too. I've not done this. He used to tell me, you know, but I'll be like, I beg you, I want to know you now. Do it now.
No, now it's everlasting. That's small. Just release this small.
You know. So, but Teddy is one of those few men in the whole wild world, the whole, universe that believes that when you marry, you understand, wife.
It's a marathon.
No, he believes that apart from marathon, you believe that.
So let's do it small.
I will start showing my real self in marriage. Yeah. I used to say what rubbish, but truthfully, I saw it. I saw it inside the marriage. Like, Teddy became better. Teddy was more romantic. He was, I think from the day we got married, he was just like, "You're my wife now. You're my wife now." And I'm like, what does that mean? And it's been crazy since then. Like, all the things I did not enjoy in relationship, now marriage I take them.
Yes, now because there's a difference between a girlfriend and a wife.
Says an ouchie.
Yes, says an ouchie.
50-year-old man.
Say an ouchie Teddy man.
That's it, bro. It's not everybody. Tinu care height. Tinu is beauty.
Okay, Tinu. I always say this. When you see an onion, you know the benefit of an onion, right? And then you see the back is always rough. Yeah. That's how I felt like, okay, so this is, you just see me now, the rough part. But when you peel the onion, the more you start peeling it, the more you now start seeing how beautiful, how, the colors of the onion. So that's it. So but if you will never accept, you will always just think that that's how dirty the onion is. So I'm the onion guy.
The onion peeler. Someone says, is it possible to be on a therapy without seeing a therapist? Not therapy, maybe healing journey. That's what you say. You understand? Without seeing a therapist, you cannot do it by yourself. You will struggle because there are some things you may never get. No matter how many books you read, no matter how many videos you watch, you still need a therapist to be able to help you bring those things to life. Do you understand? You need a therapist to help you get closure. You need a therapist to help you do, the forgiveness thing. You need a therapist to help you connect some dots that you may not be able to connect yourself, or things that you may not see yourself. So even if it works, it's going to take longer, maybe years, like lots of years. But the best is just to see a therapist, because they have been trained to help you. You get what I mean? It's their job. They don't train them. Dami says, increase the volume, sir. You're welcome, Warisis. Okay, so I have a question for you. So what is that one thing? So in conclusion, Uncle Teddy is more romantic. Okay, if we judge by that response of billboard and birthday, is more romantic. You understand? But me, I think I'm more of words, spontaneity. Do you understand? Like, maybe drive to his office, show up, kind of things. You understand? But he likes big gestures. Okay, I think that's the difference. Teddy is a big gestures guy. If you want to do something, he does it. Wow you. But me, I like the small. Do you understand? I do the small things.
That's how it is. So you have big
compliments. Yes. So he's the big gesture guy. So if you're talking about romance, as regards that. So any other question from anyone? So I have a question for you. Firstly, two things, and you're gonna ask me what do you love most about me, and what do you detest most about me?
Okay, what I love most about you, it's your brain.
I know.
See,
what about it?
For me, I believe that intellect is sexy. when once a lady is highly intellectual, man, I'm telling you, that's like, oof, my goodness, I know. So, that's one thing, and then I think one thing I like about you or love about you is, as crazy as she can be, she's also very godly. Yeah, this woman, she's a God woman too. All right, since
He's a God man.
Yeah.
God man. God man, don't momo.
I'm telling you, so that God factor, I'm telling you, please don't underplay it. It's one of the things that it's not when people say God fearing. There's a difference between God fearing and a God person.
Yeah, something that has a tribal relationship.
Yes.
Dorothy said it's so good for us to witness transparency. Thank you. Okay, so what do you detest most about me, or what do you want me to change or work on?
Okay. What I think it's not that I detest it, but I just feel like, what's that now? She's someone that I think I'm beginning to understand. She's someone. One thing I don't like that is always causing our argument is she's always questioning whatever it is that you say.
You say you like my brain now. That's my brain. That's how my brain works. I question everything.
Yeah. So.
And you don't like it.
Because for me, the reason why I say I don't like it is because before I say anything, I'm a research person. So it's like somebody has made the research and he's telling you that this is it, and you're saying what?
See now, they know I don't tell lies. She says, she told us on Monday. You see that I'm a truthful person. I used to say, how do you know? Show me. That used to annoy him. Like, can we check? We used to Google. Like, no. You cannot just say Gideon got 92,000 soldiers. Where is the evidence? Do you understand? Steve don't get what? Intellectual clashes. Stella says same thing my hobby says. So I think what is happening is that, like I said in the past, there's a flip side of your behavior. That brain thing that you like is the fact that I question things. Do you understand? And I want to do it differently. And it's the same thing too that you detest, because I'm always questioning you. Like, how can you just come and say the video? Where is it? Me, I'm not ready.
But you know that
it's getting better.
Yes, the reason why I say I don't like it, but I like it. It's just like say, stop it, stop it, but continue. I like it. Yes, that's it. Stop it. I like it. So.
Yes, so thank you, Dorothy. They say, but Clara has gotten better with that too. Ralia said earlier that you should open masterclass for a domain that they need it. Okay, so
we're working towards that.
Okay, so what my turn? Like, Brian, what do I like most about you?
Yes,
that's why you're a coach, man. You ask questions. Thank you, Zippy. God bless you. What do I like most about you?
And then what do you detest?
Okay, so I think I can't even say one thing, but number one, I like the way you love me. Like, so how somebody will love you and you're like, love me, that cool. You understand? I love that. And then I love how you defend me. Oh my God. See, I am a transparent moment. I'm a very troublesome person. Meaning that I cause trouble a lot. You understand? So I am the one who defends people. I'm the what's that? Who is that? That kind of person. My siblings, if any issue happen, anybody, or man or woman, mommy, daddy, it's me. I'm the one who go and threaten. Like, what do you mean? Why are you saying excuse you? What do you mean? Those kind of things. You understand? My friends, I'm the one who defends them. But in the past, I don't have people who defend me. You understand? The people I defend will tell you, I need to apologize to the person now. It's not that deep now. Like, why is it the Teddy as a brother? His brothers are married though, Dorothy.
I'm telling you, every one of them, they're all married.
So, and they'll say, that thing used to annoy me, that, can't you see? But since I met this man, like they have not born the person. I remember one guy, I can never forget it, in 2021.
Prince.
Chai. You even remember his name? Ralia, we don't hear now. You don't answer. You say, Uncle Teddy, please start a mentorship program for Edo guys. A good number of them need it. So, there's this guy in 2021. I don't know. I think I shot a video.
Yeah, wanted to. Yeah,
I was shooting my talk
he was
show,
the one that came
How
to,
They Heal.
yes.
So he was the one that came to shoot it, and then I think
it was not delaying.
He was now delaying. I was calling him, so I was upset. I sent him a message. If you don't deliver, blah blah blah. Then the next thing, he sent me one stinker. Like, what do you mean? I'm no longer delivering it, and I will make sure, and and I've paid him, and I will give you in the next 90 days before I can. There's nothing you can do about it. As I just tell Teddy. That was it. As in, the next day like this, I kept asking him, what did you do? What did you tell him? What did you do? What you say? Just leave.
Just leave it.
Just leave it.
Just wait. I
leave
have given him the password.
So, see, it's not only that time. Things like that, because I am a strong woman doing big things. You get what I mean? Meaning that, you know how in Africa, women are, if you are not feisty, if you are not, how will I say it now? You will not get things done. People will look down on you that you are just a woman. Go and sit down. Do you understand? They won't take you seriously. You will call them. You understand? But with this man, I was still telling him 2 days ago that I was just joking on that. If you know what happened today, if they carry your wife, just know that you say, carry who? Who do they born that will carry you
for this Nigeria or Africa or the world?
It was like,
I was
just laughing. So that, and you may not understand that, it may sound funny to you, but it's such a big deal to me. It's such a big deal because I'm someone that is very passionate, and I will, if I believe in something, I will go all out for it. So if you're alone doing this, you may feel alone, lonely, naked. Do you understand? So I think in that he's very, that's why I can tell you that our house is not, it's a very strong personality house. We are 2 alpha people. You understand? So just like him too, like somebody will come and talk to me. Don't worry, let's not even go there. They never born the person. Say, justice for Edo men in this comment section. Is your Egbeweja coach? What's that? Abi edge. Do you mean to write edge or what?
Yeah, no, Egbeweja coach.
What's Egbeweja?
That's like like something you used to use to just wedge the door.
Oh, okay. So I think those are the 2 things, and plenty other things. So, but I like those 2 things. There's another thing I like about you, but I can never say it.
I understand.
You get it, right?
Yes. If you can't get it, forget
about it. I can never say it on this live video. You go blow. I can never say it. You get. So, but what do I detest? I think it's just the arguments we have. Like, Teddy is a passionate person. If he wants something or if he's saying something, he would go, Oga, calm down. You understand? And he's always serious. That's the funny part. This is say, I know it. What do you know? It's not what you think. Get your mind out of the gutter. To the pure, all things are pure. So that's just the thing. I think it's the same thing that you don't like, that you detest about him. That's the same thing. Yeah. Because when Teddy is serious, he's so serious. Me, I feel they joke. You say, no, don't joke. Take it back. Words are powerful. Yes. You don't just use words anyhow.
Yes. No, see, sincerely, I'm going to say this to everyone out there. Please be very, very careful what you say. I'm telling you, we all.
So, but where's the joke, though?
See, when you're joking, joke. There's a way you can joke with great words. Be careful the words that you're saying, because the universe doesn't know the difference between joke and the words that you're saying. So if you're joking with negative words, you will be shocked that you will enter into it without even knowing. So please be very careful what you say about, what you joke when you're joking.
Joke about
the words that you say when you're joking.
You say Egbeweja coach is someone who defends you and fights your fight. It's a worry slang. I knew it from the way you wrote it, where you go get, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stella.
When I saw Weja there, I just think that.
Not to hold up. So I think those are the things. What's half power? That's true. But I just need to losing more, losing your body more. Even though you are trying now, you are joking more. You take jokes better now. In the beginning, Teddy is very serious. He's still a very, very serious person. He's so serious. And you can imagine me. I'm the funniest. I say things, sometimes I don't mean them. He will just be like, no. You know the truth when we are joking. I'm like, boy, calm down. That's why I don't joke about T-Pain now.
That's it. Are you don't see what's happening now? People are joking with T-Pain and look at what's happening to their lives.
Sweetheart, let's not go there.
Okay.
Let's not go there. Don't
Okay.
go there. That one can go south.
Okay.
You get. So one of the things that I see that has worked for us is choosing each other all the time. Do you understand? It happened to me yesterday. I said the day before that we die tomorrow. Lo and behold, I fell from the staircase and sprained my ankle.
This is just a testament, so please.
It's testament.
No, seriously, no. Seriously, we should be very careful with words and what we say. You will say it and you will walk into it. So that's the reason why you don't joke with anything negative.
It's okay.
Joke with you see your fine face. You can do that. Instead of saying see or no, joke with something, something positive.
Okay. So as I was saying, one of the things I think you mentioned 3 things, and I'll mention 3 things that I feel like has worked for us. Number 1, I think that both of us deciding. There's power in decision. That kind of you go nowhere, we go nowhere. You understand? Me and him, if he fight finish, or if you can't come, hey, he come here. Say we don't do this. We don't enter this thing. So I think that is very powerful, because when you start romancing the thoughts of are you sure I've not made a mistake? Are you sure? Can this thing work? I don't have such thoughts, and I know he doesn't have such thoughts. Abby, you understand? Both of us, there's nothing like that. So that's number 1. And then number 2, I think that we really love each other. We are 2 loving people. Do you understand? 2 love people. You get. So, how people would just say, like it used to hype me. People would say marriage is not about love. You just choose to love each other every day. It's not. All those things are true to an extent. But there's something that powers it from the inside. Hey, so spice with that. There's something that powers it from the inside. So I think we are particular about love. Do you understand? We're very particular about love. Like, I love him, and we show it. Like, you can feel it. You can feel it when we talk. Do you understand? We can feel it when we do the do too. We can feel it in different ways. You know that some people don't have chemistry. Some people don't have emotional connection. Do you understand? And I know that in my life, this is what me I've been looking for. Like, I want the person that has everything, the good things, you understand, loves God, loves life, is masculine, does what I like, all of it. But I want somebody that emotionally drives me crazy. see sex queen say no kissing, please, I'm a child. You remember her now?
Yeah, I remember now. Shout out. How you doing?
Yeah, that old school passionate love. So even in love making, I need to say it. You understand? It's not how husband and what we hear every day. Like, people just say it's a duty. It's something you have to do. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Somebody say we can feel the chemistry from here. It's not true. If you truly, truly love the person, I don't know. Some people say, maybe because we just got married, but we did not just get married. You understand?
No.
We are just, and I know, at least there's one thing I know about him. If anybody has heard about Teddy talk about his first wife, you will know that that's who he is. He's a love person. We've done videos. Go to my channel. dear Coach Lara, you see videos of both of us where there's a video that says why it took my husband 9 years before he remarried. Go and watch that video. When you see him talk about, so he's a love person. It's not that, he's just maybe he just loves me more, or he just loves. He's somebody that is interested in love. So Spice says, I'm cool, and you. It feels so good to listen to real love. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. This Stella, can we be having a dual session at least once a month, Coach? This is really refreshing. They say you should be coming once every month.
Who is this person?
It's Stella. Oh,
you this my sister.
She's your sister. Oh, she's worried.
Okay, I think don't worry. There's something that we are actually cooking.
Working on.
Yes.
Yes. Don't worry. Something like that will happen soon. You get what I mean? So that is what works for us. Do you understand? The love. We love each other. We somebody love person. I know that this man, I love him die. And even just by looking at each other's eyes, we know. You understand? We laugh one kind of life where we say you go no. So that kind of a thing. Then I think the third thing is the God factor. I don't want to sound spooky, but it's the truth. When you are a Christian, the way you love will be different. The way you forgive will be different. Do you understand? The way you let things go will be different. So I think that because we pray together every morning. So there's an amount of fights that you will fight that. How will you pray together? Do you understand? You get. So I think those three things. Thank you so Spicy. She says, Stella, go and pay job. Pay for their time. They will come here daily. Abio! Thank you, my sister. That's my fellow sister
yes,
in this team. Ade Gold Felix said, Dear Lord, help me get this real and true love. Amen. Kenny Poi says, that motion is supported. I feel so encouraged that the kind of love I desire exists. Thank you. God, the ultimate. I'm telling you. Yeah. Because we pray together, we do things together. Then even apart from together, even me, I have what do we call it? An altar that I pray in every morning. Do you understand? Devotion. There's no way God will not convict your heart. You are a wicked somebody. Look at what you called your husband yesterday. You are a wicked person. Better go and apologize. You are here speaking in tongues. Yet you have not, been good to the person that you are living with. Yeah. You understand? So, so that thing works. So what are your top three that I would say?
Top three
things that has helped us so far?
I think number one for me, it's the act of just being open.
Yes, that's true. That's very, very true.
You're very open to nobody is pretending.
Yes, no pretense and
sometimes something really bad though.
Yeah.
It's so funny that people.
Hey, see Eva. Look at my people.
People will be married, and there's something about the other. There's something about the other. You understand? There's something about their partner. You cannot tell the person. You want to go to this other side. Our own, no matter how bad it is, we need to be. As far as you are now, we're now one. I will tell you.
Yes, that is good.
I will tell you.
It's good and bad. Because this man, he go tell you. No matter how bad it is, how some people have told me in the past, their wife
they cannot
has mouth
or body odor or even body odor.
He cannot say it. They've been married for 10 years. I kid you not. I've heard a lot. Not this one when I married. Not this one.
The thing is, if there's anything I don't like,
he will tell you.
I will tell you.
Yes.
I'm learning now. Before I will just tell you raw.
Bam.
She will just tell you, but wait till the after
calm
now.
down.
I will tell you, it's because I love you. I don't want you to go and disgrace me outside now. Because it's something is that I try my best possible not to be caught. When you see somebody,
fresh.
When you say you don't want to be caught on fresh, you always want to be on point. Yeah, I care about how I am perceived outside, because it's the way you address, the way you'll be addressed. So that part of me, when I'm out, I'm always so. Now imagine somebody that is now part of me. It will now be. I know now.
Now be what? You're making them think that I don't dress
well. No. Will now be something that will now be like
doing something that is not
Teddy.
Fresh.
No, not fresh. Just like it's like see the guys in the and see the woman. The color, those kind of color blocking.
Oh, okay. So those are the things we used to have issues on. Me, I can wear follows. Teddy will be like you really like this clothes.
Jesus.
Like this clothes you like them.
Okay, see, this is it.
This shoe,
okay.
now you like.
No, seriously. What? Let me tell you something. When I met this woman, she's this carefree kind of person.
True.
But for me, I feel that my woman should be a queen. I've always had, my woman should be a queen. And there are certain things that queen, no matter how stylish these things are out there, expensive these things are, there are certain things queens can wear. There are certain things queens can
would
do.
Say there's a difference between slay queen and a queen.
Yes.
So me, I'll be
you're not a slay queen.
Me, I'll say at least there's queen inside.
No. I don't want.
For instance, before now, like this hair is just brown. Before I used to wear more colorful hair. I used to have colorful nails.
Different.
Yes, you understand those kind of things. He stressed my life out. Like, you baby, you were a queen. Look at what you do. Look at where you're going. Look at go sit down, John. Where's the apple go? Don't go. Yes, so Eva says there's a difference between a slay queen and a queen. So, but do you know what has happened? And another thing that works for us is flexibility. Because if I was insisting on no, I am a 40-year-old woman. Before I met you, you can't come here and tell me what I'm wearing.
But I'm your senior brother. I'm telling you, I'm your senior brother. You have to listen to me.
You don't waste your senior brother. Every time we enter the other room, senior brother don't die.
Your senior brother is talking to you. You have to listen. Your senior brother knows what are you. You have to listen.
So he's told me, I'm serious. And I've listened. There was a time he bought me glasses, like 7 type of glasses. You're a therapist. I don't like glasses, bro. He'll say no, and he'll buy me the ones that can fit everything I'm wearing, the transparent one. So Teddy I've told you we on Monday now. I say he has OCD, but apart from that, he likes to dress cute. They call him the Fresh Prince. So he's the first man I know that I went to his house. If you see his dressing table, ladies and gentlemen, I remember taking a picture and sending it to my friend. My friend said, abort mission. How can man have this kind of, because there's all the skincare products you are looking for is there. There's bio oil. There's, how can a man have bio oil?
as if bio oil is just for only female.
So Teddy has all those things. He has what he uses to rub on his hands, because as hands can stiffen, hands can leg. He rubs another something different on the leg. Like, this used to blow my mind. Like, what is this? But
because see, you want to go out you want to go on the beach. You want to wear your shorts. You look the leg like this. Which kind of leg is this one?
So
you don't understand. You want to shake somebody like, hey, come on, let me give you. And you shake the hand like this. Kilo day.
I bet he goes to spa street. Of course.
Oh, of course.
He's even a masseuse.
I have it in my house.
He has all the facial, something like, and he likes DIY.
I trained for it, so I'm also a masseuse. I actually trained for masseuse, so I can,
Men can do skincare too, is important. King J says, I was birthing my baby and using my Bluetooth to listen. I don't laugh. See this King J, she's always laughing. Steve say, what is bio oil? If I tell Steve is old school now, he will say it's not old school. You are old school. Bio oil is, I think it's for stretch mark, right? Prevention of stretch mark,
not only
right?
Stretch mark. Bio oil is actually an oil for your biological body. But for those people who it's for your body. It's actually an oil.
So what does it do?
Special oil formulated for your body.
Okay. You say that's why you fell for it. That's not why. That's not part of it. But the good thing that has come out of that, ladies and gentlemen, can't you see my skin? So he taught me. Before now, I wasn't into skincare like that. Do you understand? They don't see scientists. I wasn't into, but he taught me, because how can my own husband, a man, he said, Coach Lara prepared us already. Sure, you see, I've told you people, we prepare. So I saw that flexibility is what helped me, is what I'm trying to say. You understand? Instead of, because a lot of women, especially when you are 35 and above, we're always rigid. What do you mean? I've been doing this before you came. What can you tell me? I beg. Don't be like that. Do not be like that. So I learned, and now my own self don't pass it on. My skincare routine, you understand?
Of course, now
is crazy. You get?
I love it.
And I have seen that. So what also helped me with him, one of the things he says that helped me, because it's not only skincare that he helped me with, exercising, eating right. You understand? I've told you people, he doesn't drink soda, he doesn't drink cold water. My husband, when he wakes up every morning, will exercise, then go downstairs to take aloe vera. We have aloe vera, we have scent leaf in our garden, we have
then just
bitter leaf.
go out
and then go out and take sun.
Yes, you have to.
He will enter this. I do not do any of this.
Sun.
By the way, he
get
goes and
the natural vitamin D.
So those are the things that he does. They are weird to me. You get? But one of the things that made me start exercising was that, because I realized that, is this thing good for me or for him? So first of all, it's for me. Do you understand?
Yes. Somebody said
you're actually
yes,
sounding like an Edo lady now.
Yeah. For all skin type, yeah.
Sir, does bio oil work for all skin type? Yes. King J says no wonder he glows. Wow, that's awesome. So you will not know. This one is going to be 51 in a couple of weeks, but you wouldn't know. You would never know. He waits every morning. He exercises his hands, his legs. Even before he sleeps at night, there's a ritual, there's a routine. Oh God. You understand? But me and the entire do something.
Complete. When people hear wellness, people just think wellness is just for your health. See, wellness is complete.
Yeah.
Emotionally, your health wise, spiritually. So I'm trying to complete those boxes so that I'll be saying, yes, I'm holistic when I say I'm well.
Somebody say he looks 43. He does. People say that he looks like he's in his 40s, but he's over 50. Then later say he can recommend good sunscreen for me. Say, which one they use? That's another Korean.
Yes, the Korean, liquid.
Yes, the liquid sunscreen.
Yeah.
You get? So those are the things. So flexibility, because women in your 40s, 50s, in your 30s, we become rigid. Do you understand why? You have dated people, you have gone through heartbreaks, you are older, you now have your own money, you now have your own life, you now have your own business, you have your own empire, so you don't think that anybody should tell you anything. Do you understand? That's one of the issues we have, women in that. I also was like that in the beginning. We fought a lot.
Yeah, let me just
later on
let me jump into something like you just said now. Those women who have gone through so many heartbreaks, and then now they're now their own bosses. Now I want to say those women at that particular time, what is actually controlling them is their masculine energy. So they are now masculine female.
Yeah.
But I want to say this: no matter how masculine, feminine you are, femininity is sexy. I'm telling you, it can break anything. So no matter how masculine you are as a woman, if you can actually embrace your femininity, you'll be shocked at how you'll be. I'm telling you. Don't allow your masculine energy to always be like the main thing.
Yeah.
Embrace your femininity. It is the most sexiest thing that God has given you, and it's actually a tool to break down any wall. The wall of Jericho. I had
to learn it too by fire by force because I realized that he helps. You understand? Because most women, someone say, is it safe to say you're also a therapist? My husband has taken all the courses I have taken. He's not just practicing. That's it. So he's a therapist. He even has more certifications than me. You understand? But come on, practice.
Don't worry.
King J says, now this one that they carry sleep this night. Femininity is sexy. I had to learn it too. Because for you to be successful, you have to, a lot of times, use your masculine energy. You work from your masculine energy when it comes to success, when it comes to staffing, when it comes to, do you understand? But as a woman, especially when you marry a masculine man, or you are interested in dating or marrying a masculine man, you have to operate from your feminine energy. Feminine energy is, say, something would have happened during the day, but I could just keep quiet. I'll now wake him during the night. You know, I used to do that thing too. He will say, hey, Jesus, this woman now, make person sleep now. But I would, you know, that's when I'll be soft to that, you know, but this thing that you are saying, this thing, by that time he's calm. That's a woman. Do you understand? That's somebody that is trying to be feminine. That's a woman that is not trying to steer arguments all the time, or trying to challenge, or trying to cause trouble. You get what you understand? I had to learn. I said it here now. There are times that I will make decisions I couldn't forget. Do you understand? But I learned how to apologize, you know. And I've said this thing a lot of times. One of the things that works for me, and I think him too, is our repair game is 100. Meaning, say you feel fuck up first during the day, or you feel say something, but how do you repair? Some people are too proud to beg. Do you understand? You know me now. Yeah. I'm never proud to apologize. Do you understand? Those are the things you cannot always say is my right, is my right. I know what I'm saying. Must I is the one that should come and apologize? Do you want peace or you want to be right? So that's the femininity we're talking about. Yeah. Do you understand? You're not always controlling. You're not always trying to be in control. What are you doing? Where are you? Where are you going? Blah, 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 blah. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I got my word for this day, femininity. But how does a woman maintain her femininity when she's doing the responsibilities of the man? That's the problem. So, but even at the same time, you can be doing masculine responsibilities and still be feminine. I know that it is not normal. That's not how God wants it. I'm telling you, a woman is not meant to be doing masculine duties. But even if you are, you understand, maybe because the man is not at that time, is not capable, not because he's lazy, but he's not capable financially, and you can see that he's a hard worker, he's working towards it. That does not still kill your femininity. That does not say because you are now the one paying the bills, or most of the bills, or some of the bills, you are now the husband. No, absolutely not. You get what I mean? Kenny Boy says, running to YouTube to learn how to embrace my femininity. King J says, repair game 100. Peaceful peace. She says, Coach Lara, you look unusually beautiful today. Your skin is really glowing, ma. Thank you, Mr. Teddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I need to balance it that because we are laughing now, we are excited, does not mean it's always a bed of roses. You need to know this. If it is, then na lie. King J says, I love how Uncle Teddy listens when you talk, because it's my Gina, it's my, what do they call that, cheerleader? You get? So it's not always easy, it's not always rosy. You get what I mean? Especially if you have been married before. That's another issue on its own. We had that issues. You know, we had that issue where his first wife pampered him. Me too, my own ex-husband too pampered me. So who is pampering who here? Uncle. You get? But now we are beginning to know our own rhythm. Do you understand what works for us? And never to compare. Do not compare. Oh, this person, you understand? This man is different in his own. Do you understand? Don't, if you keep comparing him or her with the previous person, you will lose out. Yeah. You miss out on the
you miss out on the peculiarity of the person.
Yes, that's the word. You understand? You know, so you have to accept the person totally. So I've accepted that my husband will not always laugh at my jokes and tell me to take back my words, that I do not use negative words. I've accepted it. So that's one of the reasons where people have terrible issues in marriages, lack of total acceptance. Do you understand? I've accepted this, that, you know, sometimes when he's upset, he can be shouting. It's okay. I don't know, say, Nami, I don't marry him.
My voice is naturally big. I'm not shouting.
Teddy, gosh. I always tell him that. If not that myself, I am a very strong woman. Teddy he has a strong personality. If you go and marry one soft woman like this, the woman will just a faint steady on a daily. Do you understand? So he has a big voice. Sometimes when we are arguing, when he's trying to make his point, and then
the passion in me will just,
and then because you were also raised in a barracks, Teddy was raised by a soldier boy. So everything to him is like, you know, hey, you understand? I have accepted all of that, total acceptance. Even the not so good things, you understand, that I wish would change. I've stopped. In the beginning, I was like, me, because I'm a coach, I was giving him
I'm listening.
time space
You know
in my
I'm
head.
listening. You know I'm listening. And I'm working on it.
Yes, that's what he says. You know, I'm giving him space in my head. Like, okay, so we've been married. I've been saying this thing. This is 3 months of issue because I'm a coach. I help people get their acts together. So I'll be putting time. In 2 months, this thing should be done. In 1 month, this thing should be done. In 3 months. Now I don't back him. I know it's shamey. You go use the get high blood pressure. You understand? Accept him while you still keep saying stuff, you still keep nudging, you still keep pushing, but acceptance, total acceptance. Do you understand? So I think that is what works. And love, don't joke with it, because I think that that's what makes us. You can talk more, you can excuse more, you understand, you can endure more, you can overlook things more when you really, really, really love that person.
True.
You understand? So I think that one, no, I will never discount it in our relationship. Like the way we do love is not how the average couple out there. Do you understand? Those ones they get, you see how.
And I think it's because of the way they see what love is. You know. They say the more you look, the less you see. The way we see love is the way. I think the God factor makes us want to see love differently. Because in the world right now, they say love is not enough. But if you truly go into the scriptures and go and read what love is, you see that love covers everything.
The 1 Corinthians 13
love. I'm telling you, go and read it.
Can love and stinginess coexist? Yes. What if giving is not the person's love language? The person can love you, but maybe stingy. So you are now the one that now need to help the person. Let me tell you, I've dated somebody in the past that was a good guy, and I really liked him. But I remember, how did I know he was stingy? It was when I lost my job. He was on leave. Yes, he said really. Yes, he was on leave, and he was working at that time in CBN. So not to say not get money. And he would come to my house. I had a roommate then, my best friend, till today. We were living together. He would come to my house every day because he was on leave. Me, I was, I just got fired. So he would come, he would eat morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night. By the 3rd, 4th day, I'm like, this guy no drop shishi. Ha! I was like, what's wrong? This one, does he not know that? Me, I just got fired. Yes, do you understand? How can you be coming every day? I'm telling you. Like the 5th day,
bring something.
It doesn't bring nothing. It would play with us all day. At night, it will go. It will resume again the next day. And he eats 3 times a day. So I told my friend then that I will talk to him. My friend was like, no, he just shows you that he's stingy. This one, I said, no, let me talk. Because me, I believe in communication. King James says, God is love. 1 John 4:7-8. If God is love, then love is the foundation we need. Yeah. So, and then I spoke to him. I was very diplomatic about it. That, I was thinking, he was so shocked. He was so sorry. He was like, oh my God, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I'm like, he was so embarrassed. I swear to God. And then he now told me his story. I don't even know that I would be a therapist by now, because that I started this thing since then. And I started asking, because how does a man not know that you're supposed to, where you eat? So he now told me his story. His parents had him at an old age. So, and he's the last born. So his elder sister was like his mom. She was the one that paid for all his fees. And when he started working, the woman calculated all the fees and she collected it back for him.
Try.
Do you know what that means? He doesn't feel that he owes anybody anything. He doesn't know that he's supposed to give it. If his sister that sent him to school, do you understand, and paid for his food, everything, collected all the money back. So I had to tell him that you have to. He was like, oh, okay. The next day, he came with wallet, plenty money. He was like, now he does not even know how much. He was asking me how much. I said, well, it's not about the how much, it's whatever. I think he bought like 50K. I just removed like 10K or 20K and gave him the rest. And I started telling him, whenever you're going anywhere, give them money. He was like, oh, okay. So some people are like that. Yeah, Dorothy, I'm going to save it so you can still watch it later. She said she has to go to an event. Great life, thank you. So some people are like that. So it doesn't mean that he's not a loving person. The reason why you're asking if love and stinginess can coexist is because giving is your own love language. That's why. Yeah, say, wow, this is such an eye-opener. I'm telling you, see, women especially, I feel like relationship or marriage, yes, we should both be healed and all of that, but it's also an avenue to help each other. Iron sharpens iron. It's also an avenue to help each other. So there's some things that he may not know, they understand that you need to help him with. There's some things that I may not know that he also needs to help me with.
It's just like I think there's this phone that can recharge. So once the other one is going down, this one can recharge.
Exactly.
And once this one is charged, the other one will not be charged. So it's like,
so don't just throw people out.
Centuries paribus.
Because
you're charged, I recharge.
That's it. Don't just throw, because that's what happens. There are a lot of good men, but women just see the bam, throw him away. Do you understand? He didn't do this. This one no give money, I beg. You don't even know what's beneath that, the reason for that. This one, like when I met Teddy, I've said it a lot of times, it was very harsh. Very, very harsh. Like a soldier. He was really harsh, and it wasn't all too friendly. But was later on I realized that, oh, this is trauma, because he lost his wife, she died, and he's still dealing with that trauma, so he doesn't want to open up, he's afraid. Do you understand? All of those things. I was like, go to therapy, and he did. If I had just walked away like, I beg, this one, this one no radio, we would not be here today.
And the funniest thing is that a lot of people don't even know, some people, when they hear therapy,
it's not natural for some people.
When they hear therapy, they'll be thinking that, am I sick?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was just saying this among some young Gen Zs today, and I was just like, I say, am I sick? I'm not sick. I was like, I'm listening to what you're saying, and I feel that you need therapy to actually.
Sweetheart, 1 second. You are going to finish it. She said, I wanted to mention this. She said, I give a lot to strangers and less privileged people, so it's a shock to find out that it's not natural for others. Thank God you said this, because I almost threw someone away this night. I'm glad you watched this. So go ahead, love.
Don't forget.
You said that you were telling some Gen Zs about therapy, and they were asking if they were sick.
Yes. So therapy is not just for those who we think are ill mentally.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is that everybody gets going.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So because of that scoring what you get, go for therapy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it will. It will open you to a new world of discovery.
Yeah.
And you will now begin to like, oh my goodness, I didn't know this. So a lot of times when people just hear therapy, people just think therapy is just for those who are ill. No.
So what did therapy do to you?
Therapy actually opened my mind. Therapy now made me, to know who I am. I'm telling you, first of all, a lot of people don't even know who they are. Yeah. So, and that identity thing, once you don't know who you are, you don't know the people that should come to your space. You're just open to anything.
Yeah.
But when you know who you are, you know who you need. I'm telling you, when you know who you are, you know who you need. It's like now I'm a carpenter. If I'm a carpenter, I need somebody who has hammer and who has nail. Yeah. You don't need somebody who has stethoscope. The person will just start blowing stethoscope, and you'll be like, I need hammer, and then you guys cannot help each other. That's why I see, no matter how fine, no matter how knowledgeable two people are, once they don't know who they are, there's always clashes. That's why you hear that and these people they look good together. I'm telling you, there's this clash of values. Yeah. And therapy will expose you to the kind of values that you have, so you now know the kind of person that you want to bring in, and so you will now be very, very careful who is coming to your space. You don't waste time. Yeah. That's what therapy will do to you, I'm telling you, and that's what it did to me. And thank goodness. You can see the way I'm just flowing. It's therapy.
Yes, because before now you would never have done this. Never. Teddy before would not. Why are we exposing our life outside? What are we talking about? But now he's seen the power, you understand, in being vulnerable, in order to help other people. So we have tried to. We have spent. It's almost 11 o'clock. This is what happens every time, we come on live, or even when we talk to each other. Time always runs away fast. So thank you, everybody. I don't know when next I will drag him here again, but
Black Girl Allah, Oluwashem for me, Doopsy, Hey, you're waving back to you.
They are not waving. The wave is just beside them. They come live.
I'm waving to you.
So thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. If the guy doesn't want to go for therapy, you can't force people. You cannot force people. The reason why I could date or marry Teddy was because he was open to it. If he wasn't open,
okay, no. See, you know what's going to happen there. Something is. Don't say that somebody will not want to go for therapy. I think it depends on the presentation. How do you present this thing? I'm telling you. So if you see certain things that you know that is wrong with this person, don't come harsh.
Fine.
Tell the person the benefits the person will get.
Yes, that's true. Because when I was talking to you about therapy, I wasn't using it for me. Do you understand? I wasn't saying, well, if you go to therapy, our relation. No, I was talking about him, his own life, what the good things it will do for him. Do you understand? But even though some men, a lot of men don't.
See, there's nobody that doesn't want to. There's nobody that doesn't want good. It now depends on how you present it. I'm telling you. Okay. See, once you tell the person all the benefits they will get, then means the person doesn't want benefit in this life. Yes, if you don't want benefit, then it's okay. If that person doesn't want benefit, that's not the kind of person you should be with.
Yeah.
See, it's that hard, that kind of hard love.
What if they're already married?
If they're already married, then you need to pray. There's the power of spirituality. I'm telling you. Then you need to pray. Yes, there's nothing.
That's my pastor.
There's
husband.
Nothing God cannot do.
There's nothing what God cannot do
does not exist. I remember.
He's a part of them.
Yes.
You are a choosy.
Yes, so we are choosing. We are choosing.
Who are you?
I'm a choosing.
So thank you everybody. Thank you so much. You said not married. Praise God. So you're not married. You can present it, but if they don't get it, why? I would advise everybody here, do not ever entangle yourself with someone. Do not marry someone that is not interested in therapy. Why? Because it's not even about today. What about tomorrow? God forbid, if shit hits the fan later on, will they listen? Who will they listen to? Do you understand? Will they want to get help, or they will say no, and then everything will scatter? King J says tonight was so impactful. Thank you, King J. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Slater says, because if one partner goes for therapy and the other doesn't, the marriage might crash.
It's like the marriage is not balanced.
Yes.
Do you understand now? You want to balance the justice says that everybody must be balanced.
Yes. So thank you, Sir Teddy and Queen Lara. This has been a blessing. You're welcome. Steve is just laughing up and down. Let me leave him tonight.
So
let me stress him. Because are you going to save this life? Oh, Ebuka just came. If Ebuka was here, he would have asked 1 billion questions. I'm going to save the life, Ebuka. I always save my life. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I appreciate you. God bless you. And thanks. I pray for everybody looking for real love, true love. First of all, you need to believe that it exists.
Yeah,
it does. Say I came late. When is the next session? Sometime soon. You understand? It does exist.
And as simple as belief,
sweetheart. I think we should listen to them. They say we should make this couple session once a month.
Just like she just said. See, as simple as belief, it is one of the most powerful things. I'm telling you.
You know, answer me.
You see?
Should we make this live session once a month, sweetheart?
And we'll talk about it now.
We'll all of you beg him so that he will be coming here once a month, because it's impactful. Look at what everybody's saying. We're helping. We're doing God's work here, God's purpose. Aren't you happy?
Yes, a bigger picture. Don't worry.
Say, please, Uncle Teddy. You understand? Don't worry. I'll look for how to beg him and drag him. Then our birthdays are coming up, so maybe on our birthdays. Mine is October 30. His is
4th.
November 4th, just 5 days after my own. So maybe one of those days come live. Slater said, I made the declaration on this live. Wow, we really need this wisdom. Thank you, everybody. So first of all, you have to believe that's why we're doing this. You have to believe that there is love. It is possible. If you don't have anybody else to look at me, see my life, see everything I've gone through. You understand? Naturally, in the law of logic, in Africa, Nigeria, Somebody like me who has gone through and shares it openly and puts it on her bio will not get married again. But look at me here. Stop with this man that is crazily in love with me. You understand? And is ready to do life with me. You don't depress my wig, make my head no go open. Thank you, baby. You understand? It shows that if you believe, it is possible. First of all, you need to believe that it is possible. Stop watching Insta blog. Well, these people that will be telling you, man break woman head, woman break my head, this woman carry somebody load and run away, this man is after his money. All those things would
This gender.
Men will stain your white, men has come, they trust Adam. Don't do that.
Certain things that you
don't do
just,
that.
Yeah.
Say you too, Now the thing where we talk, you see, can you see the realness here? I don't tell and say they press my wig. If another person that they go pretend before but me, that's how we are. So believe it is possible. Believe that it is possible. Then 2, sometimes you need to know. Somebody booked a session with me. She's in her 40s and she said she has never been married, never been in a relationship. There's a reason why. Do you understand? Sometimes go get help. That's why we are doing this. Yeah. We even used to have a program together, Finding Love After Trauma, for 4 days, sometimes 3 days.
We're still going to have it.
We'll do it maybe February. We do it in February.
Yeah.
You understand? Where we share our story, what has worked, and how people can find love and all of that. We do it in February. So we'll do it next year, February too. You get? So, guys, it is possible. I don't care what you have been through. You can find love again. It is never too late to start over. I need you to know this. And then number 2, go to therapy. Therapy will help you heal all the scoin in your head, all the misinterpretation, all the impatience you have with people. I beg. Look at the way this one is chatting. I beg, you are already out. I don't have time for talking stage. I beg, if you are not, it will help you, because that's what helped me. It calmed me down.
You just talked about therapy.
Yeah.
See, this world that we are living in, there is skill in our eyes without even knowing.
Yeah.
Not until you remove the skill, you cannot see well.
Yeah.
And when I talk about see, that's you cannot think well. So the seeing will also make you start. When you now start seeing, you now start thinking well.
Yes.
That's what therapy does. Therapy opens your eye to a whole new world of possibilities.
Yes. Then it also increases your self-esteem.
Yeah.
So the way you see yourself, before I used to see myself as after 50 abortions, 14 heartbreak. Let me just manage anyone. That was dead.
That's limiting.
Those are limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts. I started realizing that I deserve more. I deserve better. I deserve a good man.
I know those things are just mirage.
That's the
not
thing.
Real.
That's the thing.
So you start believing it, and it's not real.
You understand?
But when you go to therapy, those beliefs, that's when you now realize that, come on, no, this is a mirage now.
Yes.
Come on.
I deserve better.
I'm telling you.
I am worthy of love. I deserve love.
Yeah.
Irrespective of what I've done, irrespective of what I've been through, I deserve it.
It's a new day.
You understand?
The morning has come.
Exactly. So that's what therapy does for you. And then if you are married, don't be quick to throw away the person. Do you understand? Because now people get divorced easily without why did I say this? I was divorced, and if I know what I know now, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Do you understand? Don't be quick to I beg, I'm out. There's divorce gone. No, it's a lose-lose. I'm telling you. I'm not saying you should stay in an abusive relationship or marriage. That's not what I'm talking about. But there are some relationships that we can still work on. Couples therapy, mentorship, you understand? Forgiveness. Do you understand? You need to learn to forgive. If you cannot forgive, if you don't know how to look away, if you're always holding words, he told me last week that I am the weapon, you are still holding it. Oh. You cannot be married successfully. You hold words, you hold actions. You hold it. He told me, do you know the things that people say when they are angry? Some people will start thinking about it. People say what they say during their anger is what they have been thinking about. Sometimes, maybe not. Maybe, yes.
The grass is greener. Wait. The grass is greener at the other side. That's what you are thinking, right?
Yes.
You will be shocked that grass is a is an artificial grass.
Yes.
And you are going to start missing out on something that you were supposed to water.
Yes. Yes.
You are looking at your grass and say this grass is not as green as the other one.
It's not green. This one.
Why not try and nurture and water it and
Yes.
see how it's going to be?
Yes. And so because you see both of us, you think, oh, they are power couple, they're having it all good. You don't know what we've had to weather. Do you understand? You don't know what we are still weathering. What we are still weathering. You don't know what we are still going through. Whether we go still fight this, but maybe not fight.
No. It's Friday now.
It's true.
It's a Friday now.
It's Friday now. Action.
You know what I'm saying?
You know. So you still don't know. Do you understand? Don't ever compare yourself to another person. Don't compare your relationship to another person's relationship. At least Teddy always tells me that. Don't say, because that's them. Everybody's different. You understand? Don't compare. Don't say, oh, because this man is doing like that, this woman, that man, you don't know what they are doing. What you don't know another place too that he's being a mom.
Yes, it's
or
from, yeah.
She's also flawed. You don't know. Don't compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. You keep comparing and comparing, you will lose the good thing in front of you. Do you understand? So I hope this has helped you. Don't worry, one of those days again, I will beg him and drag him and with my feminine energy, I will use it to bring him here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, there are single, responsible men in your bracket. Yes, out of the abundance of their... No, I know what she's talking about. No, you understand. Learn to forgive. If you want to have a good marriage, forgiveness.
It's also for you. It's also
for you too, so that you sleep well. Do you understand? If you always hold, he did this, he said this, he did... See, say my sister and her husband. Yes, so that's my sister. Motura, you're spicy. That's my sister, or my baby sister. Thank you, King J. Thank you. I love you too. We love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, comparison is a joy killer. If you are comparing, you don't know the other person you are comparing with. You don't know how crazy they are. You don't know what they are tolerating in their closets. See, they say my brother and his wife, they don't fight. Thank you, everybody. Sign up for the Wombs Conference. If you need to book a session with me, send a DM. And me and Teddy too, we do couples therapy once in a while too. So if you're interested, send a DM. We'll give you the rates. You get what I mean? Thank you, everybody. See you. You know, I come live every Monday and Fridays, 9 p.m. on Instagram. And then Wednesdays on YouTube at Dear Coach Lara, 8 p.m. Banks 9 years says I enjoyed today. Julie, you're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. Julie, you will get married soon. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. All of you, my people. Julie, Dorothy, all of you. Ralia, you get married soon. By God's grace, to good men, good people. You understand? From good people that God wants for you and everybody else on this life too. I pray that God give you, good men, good wives. You understand? God gives you good love, and then God gives you the patience and wisdom to manage it. I don't even forget. Say my sister said never married. Amen. She said I don't forget. Amen. Oh, my sister too. Amen. Everybody, and God will give you two things. You see what I'm praying for? The patience and wisdom, because you need it. You need the patience, you need the wisdom to handle it.
You see, this thing you just said now, we always say God should give us patience. But let me tell you this thing. That's the part you need to work on.
If I give you
sincerely, that's the part you need to work on. Because see, the truth of the matter is that, do you want to grow in this life?
Yes.
If you want to grow, then discipline is the way. Yes. And discipline, that patience, that's part of the discipline. So you want to go to another level.
You have to learn.
It's something you have to learn.
You're always irritated easily.
It's something you have to learn.
Not rubbish. Is it me they are talking to?
Because they have given you the power already, so you need to just you need to act it.
So God, don't worry. By God's grace, all of you, by God's grace, you will not marry the bone of another person's bone. You will marry the bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh, in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
God will bless every one of you. You will be happy.
Yeah.
You will live a fulfilling life.
Amen.
You understand? You will live a fulfilling life, and God will bless you, bless your relationship, bless your marriage, bless the works of your hands.
Amen.
All right?
Amen.
Ha! Pastor, Mrs. Toodoo! See you guys. Have a lovely weekend. If you are married, yeah, go and do action on this weekend. Bye.